Let's go on. Okay, non-verbal communication. Now this was the key point I was trying to make. Last line. That shared coding is necessary for comprehension. Okay, that is the problem with all these pictures and graphics and stars and all that stuff. You need to have shared coding for comprehending them in a proper manner. ये वाला part we can skip. Okay, now see this one. This image, one image gives you about 7 to 10 different meanings, 7 to 10 different points of thought. Okay, now see, as they say, what do they say? Picture is worth 1,000 words. No traffic, it's not India. Yeah. Okay. No traffic. Correct. See, now there are at least 10 different things we can pull out. So wo chhod do abhi, let's not spend time doing that. But I just want you guys to do it when you have the time about it. Okay. So just keep this thing in mind, that a picture can have multiple meanings. Okay. Okay. Now just let me ask you two questions. When you are driving and when you are watching TV, what would you prefer to read? Paragraphs or symbols and numbers? Symbols, numbers, sentences. What would you prefer to read? I don't think I can read paragraphs when I'm driving. So same way with advertisements. So that is why you have these associations. So whenever you see a white product, it is always associated with purity, with innocence, whereas black is always associated with something menacing, something deadly, something interesting. Let's put it that way. So Axe. Now if you take one example here, Axe ka ad everybody knows. Axe and Wildstone, everybody knows the type of ads those two run. Fine. Now imagine Axe using a white color ka bottle. Would you go and buy it? Will have the same impact as a black color bottle. Axe deodorant, white or black? Which one would you go for? Obviously, I think you'll go for black. Whereas if tomorrow Johnson & Johnson gives you black products, would you buy it? Black Johnson & Johnson products? I don't think so. Again, associations change. Associations. That is how colors are associated with particular products, with particular structures. Colors. Symbols. That is what is called symbolization. Okay, next one. Now see these signs. See so many of these signs. I won't do all of them. I'll just do one or two of them just to give you guys a flavor. Let me take this one. Let me take this one, and let me take this one. 3 I have highlighted. Now let me give them numbers. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. Ignore the handwriting. I'm not very good drawing on the screen. So let's take item number 1. Item number 1 on this set. What is it? Lane system. So buses not allowed, cars allowed, maybe. Okay, come to item number 2. So somebody said that it's air direction. Can you give me the name of this instrument? This instrument has a particular name. Can you give me the name of this instrument? The instrument has a particular name. Number 2, no, it's air direction, it's a windsock. We have 2 Air Force guys with us this time, so I think they would be able to use, they would be the ones using this equipment on a regular basis. We do have one Air Force officer, one air pilot or something, I'm not sure, should I call him an Air Force officer or not, but I think Coast Guard flying. I think I'm not sure if he's present right now here, but we do have a Coast Guard pilot with our course. One name I forgot. I think he's logged out. He was there in the first half. I think he's logged out. Not sure. It's called a windsock. It's primarily called a windsock. And come to number 3. Item number 3. Item number 3. What is it? Nope. We're not a railway line. It's a bridge that is. Can you tell me which type of bridge this is? It's a bridge. Tell me what is this bridge technically called? Okay. Tell me what this bridge is technically called. This is called Go Look. One second, I'll tell you the name. I know the right name. It is what is called a bascule bridge. Can you tell me which is the most famous example? Anybody from London here? We have 1 or 2 students from London. I don't know whether they managed to log in or not. Yep. It's like the London Tower Bridge. These are called bascule bridges. Swing open on one side to allow river traffic to go, and then they come down again. Yeah, okay, we have people from there. Okay, so this is again pictures. You see, one picture can convey so many words. Take this one. Okay, see this, one lane gives you a zigzag, skiddy when it's raining or snowing. See this one. Bumps, dips and breakers and don't step off the road. This one, last part. See, again, but you need to share that coding for you to be aware of what that symbol means. Okay, next one. Okay, nothing here. Okay, now see this. These are what we say multiple meanings. These are what give us multiple meanings. Look at the first one. I particularly like this one. This one I like. Then I like this one. Okay. Then I like this one. And I like this one. See this. Okay, and this is the best one. This is the best one. Eat here and get gas. For us, gas has a very different meaning for an American. US में gas is short form for gasoline, which is, we say, it's petrol. Okay? So when you make symbols, you have to be unequivocal. Here you get multiple meanings when you look at it. Now take this one, diesel fried chicken. Is it chicken fried in diesel, or it's the name of the person who's doing the frying? Okay? So that is the challenge. When you make symbols, you need to make them clean, crisp and readily understandable. These are good ones. Just see these ones. Just see these three. These are good ones. These are the ones I like. Seen them? Guys? Hello? Feedback? Yes or no? Fine now, okay, you are there now. Fine. Okay. Now we'll move on. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Nothing here as well. Next point, what happened? Hang on, let it load. I think there's a graphic that it's getting stuck up with. Hang on. The next graphic that needs to come in. Here it is, it's getting stuck. Fine. Okay. Now we are doing the concept of non-verbal communication. Okay, now we are doing body language. Okay. Now this is how body language gets structured. There are 4 types that I am breaking down into 4 different headings. So let's look at the first one. Okay. How gestures are body language and voice. Any doubts in this list? Tell me. Go to this slide please, slide 15:9. Any doubts, please tell me. Turnout, okay. Dress tucked in, shoes shined, hair combed, that's turnout. Okay, Shruti? Voice is there, yaar. I can't be speaking every single moment. Let me take a breather. Okay, dress-based stereotyping. Okay. You look at a guy wearing a pink color dress. What's your stereotype? That's your stereotype, na? Yep. Look at a girl wearing leather dress, whatever it could be, skirt, trousers, whatever. Again, it's a stereotype. Okay, so that is what we mean by dress-based stereotypes. That is what we mean by dress-based stereotypes. Okay. Any other doubts in this list? Nope. I shall move on then. Okay, this we can ignore. This is just an explanation of that personal space that we were doing earlier, na? Remember we were doing space and proxemics? Example of this. Fidgeting, yaar. You sit on the desk during a meeting or during a training and you keep fidgeting with your pen, keep arranging your pen around, your book around, your diary around, open your mobile, close it, turn on the screen, switch off the screen, that's fidgeting. Touch your hair, comb your hair, that is fidgeting. Something that breaks your concentration or breaks the monotony of what you are studying. Turnout was what I meant by proper dress sense, like your dress is tucked in, shoes are shined, belt is polished, hair is combed, that is turnout. Okay. Next point. Listening, maybe we have discussed. 2 millimeters is also a luxury sometimes, yaar. Go to the Delhi metro. Go to Delhi metro. At least Bombay local में दरवाजा तो नहीं बंद होता. Look at Delhi metro. It's worse than it's an air conditioned torture chamber. especially anybody who goes from Chandni Chowk to from Connaught Place to ISBT, if you know what I mean. You're literally shoved in, literally kicked into the train and literally kicked out of the train. That's how it works. Okay, now I wanted to do some grammar testing, so let me open that. Okay, can everybody see this? Okay, fine. So now what we are going to do is, see, communication is not just about what it is, just the theory part. Now let's look at some practical aspect of communication. Okay, now in this you need to tell me which is the correct word, who or whom. In this case, which is the correct word, who or whom, which fits the sentence's grammar structure. Tell me guys, which fits the sentence's grammar structure. Come on guys, tell me. Okay, who? Okay. Now slides are out. Now it's just a PDF here. Okay. Come to sentence number 2. Turns out, Oka. Are you sure? Are you guys sure? Shall we lock it? Unfortunately, all of you guys are wrong. It's turn. Guys, read the sentence. Read the sentence carefully. She is one of those gifted writers who turn out one bestseller after the other. You already have a plural here, guys. Already have a plural. Can't have two plurals. In the same sentence, you can't have two plurals, guys. Plural and plural. Can't have them together. Guys, think. Okay. Number 3 is simple. Let's come to number 5. Sentence number 5. Which word would you use? Sentence number 5. Hey, guys, cups full वाले बच्चों, what are you up to? Or whether you've lost your entire English dictionary. Diwali is still, Dussehra is still round the corner. You already set it on fire. When do you have a plural in the middle of a word? Guys, when do you have a plural in the middle of the word? Plural always comes at the end. Guys, hey, plural always comes at the end. Don't have a plural in between. Plural is allowed only in this word. Come on guys. Come on. Think. Think before you answer. That's the only one where you have brothers-in-law or sisters-in-law or mothers-in-law or uncles-in-law, whatever the terms are. That is the only one where you will have a plural in middle of the word. Otherwise, it's always at the end of the word. Okay. Number 6. Sentence 6. Come on. Fast. Imply you guys are right. Infer नहीं होगा. Infer के लिए the sentence structure needs to change. Infer के लिए the sentence would be Should I infer by these words that he is not to be trusted? Changes the structure. Okay. Okay. Number 9. So that's right. Criteria is, guys, go back, please pick up a dictionary, grammar book. It's R. Criteria क्या होता है? Is it a plural or it's a singular? Tell me. What is criteria? Plural or singular? So if I have a plural, तो plural के साथ is लगता है, R लगता है. Plural के साथ is लगता है, R लगता है. Is R लगता है यार. R is the plural terminology, is the singular terminology. If it says this one, if it said this, if it said this, then it would be is. That is how it works. Criterion is singular, criteria is plural. So plural के साथ it's always R. Okay? So keep that thing in mind. Okay, now you need to tell me which is the right sentence, and if it is wrong, yep, it's part of business communication. It is my business to communicate. That is what we are doing. So we will be having no answers are visible now. Hang on, 1 second. And we are in business. Okay. Number 5. Sentence 5. I'll skip a few of them. Don't want to do all of them. Skip a couple. Sentence 5. Is every one of his sisters okay. Number 6. Sentence 6. So you need to check two things. See, grammatically it's correct. O के आगे एन आएगा यार, वावल है ना. If you want, I can give them. I have no problems. I can give them in the online question bank and give you good sentences. If you want, I am willing to oblige any day. Any day you will hear no complaints on that side that I will not help you or oblige in this kind of a thing. So what's the correct word? Sharan has got it right. That grammatically it's correct. Optometric is wrong. So what is the correct word? Okay guys, chill. घबराओ मत. Don't worry. I won't include it. Ophthalmologist is the correct word. Fine. Perfectly fine. Okay. Now we'll come to Sentence 11. Guys, please come to sentence 11. Is it right or wrong? Optometrist, yeah. See, Richard, technically, optometrist is the one that makes your spectacles. An ophthalmologist is one who conducts the operation. So that is the wrong part. And in sentence 11, Neha is rightly pointing it out. This spelling of the word principal, it needs to be principal. It's to be principal rather than principal. Principal means your goals in life, your principles of life. And principal is the primacy of the phrase. Okay, now look at these two together. Now look at 13 and 14 together. Now see, when we talk of sickness or when we describe something in language, now when you call up office, when you are sick, unfortunately on the day when you are ill, what do you say? I'm 30% sick, I'm 70% sick, I'm 90% sick. Do we say that? In language, percentages don't come in, na? So just to indicate the depth of sickness, we use these phrases. So he's pretty sick could be about 50-60%. Awfully sick could be 80 plus. Grading system. It's like a grading system. That is why it's not pretty. Obviously, being ill is not pretty, but he's pretty sick will imply about somebody who's 50-60% ill, and with awfully sick it would be somebody who's 80% ill. So this is how language can be used to generate measurements and give certain numerical values to certain activities. Okay? They are correct. Both of them are technically correct. It's just I wanted you to see this difference in the language skills. ठीक है, अब करते हैं हम next page. Now just read all these sentences. 1 minute. Just take 2 minutes, read these sentences. I'll keep quiet for 2 minutes. Read these sentences. See, all these sentences are technically correct, are grammatically correct. Problem is multiple usage of the same word with multiple meanings and multiple spellings. You need to look at meanings these are the words that we need to keep in mind. This is how a word can have multiple meanings, can have multiple spellings, can have multiple pronunciations, and they will completely change the meaning where that word is being used. Now take this sentence. Take sentence number 6. Take sentence number 6. The soldier decided to desert his desert in the desert. Pronunciation remains nearly the same, spelling changes and meanings change. Okay, now come to this one. This is a good one. This sentence I always take. Sentence number 14. Come to sentence number 14. What is the meaning? Can anybody decipher sentence number 14 for those of us present? Okay, I'll tell you it. I New sentence. Now read it properly. Girls, feedback on your point of view. So that's how multiple meanings work out. Okay, now take this one. Take sentence number 18. See, there is no word in the English language that says this. It's always more num. There is no word as number. Doesn't make grammatical sense. There is a word, yes, but it doesn't make grammatical sense. So it has to be more num rather than my jaw got number, my jaw got more num, or my jaw progressively got num. Now, which one should I take in this? Take the last one. Thank you. Nanji, guys, last one. Take the last sentence. Come on, tell me. I spent last evening leveling out a pile of dirt, straightening out a pile of dirt, whatever. So one word needs to be changed for the sentence to make proper grammatical sense. No, it's this. Both evenings have a different meaning, Monica. First evening is the evening of the night, evening wala evening, and second evening is leveling out, even it out, smooth it out. So there are two meanings. So that's what I'm saying. English is again sometimes very confusing. So you need to use the right word at the right time with the right place and with the right purpose. So that is my perspective in saying this. Nothing else. Okay? A very funny language. Tell me about it. It's even funny when you need to explain it to people. Always has to have a context. Without a context, nothing works in this world. Everything has a context to it. Everything has a context. Okay. Now come to these word power. Correct answer? There's no correct answer. It depends. Actually, it depends. Everything depends. That is the beauty of management. It depends. Whether it's right or wrong, it depends. Yeah, you can replace the second evening with, let's say, leveling out a pile of dirt, cleaning out a pile of dirt, smoothing out. Context of the usage of the word where it is being used. Okay, so this is what we mean by this term. Now let's come to this next list, which is this list that I call word power. Now, okay, take the first 10 words. How many of you can recognize all 10? How many can recognize all 10? First 10 words. 1 to 10. Guys, see, when we talk of English language, now see, when we said decoding, remember when we talked of this term decoding, we need to have skills. So if somebody uses a word that you are not comfortable with or you are not familiar with, you will never get the full message. Full understanding would be lost. So those of you who have good English language skills, brilliant, fine. Those of you who don't, please start acquiring them. How many of you read a newspaper every day? And don't please say Daily Times. How many of you read a newspaper every day? Anyone, Economic Times or Daily Times or Hindustan Times, Times of India or Hindustan Times or whatever. But not Daily Times or HTCT or anything of that sort. How many of you read it every day, religiously every day? Whatever newspaper, any newspaper. Those of you who don't, start doing. Start reading. Because the more you read, the more you will be able to acquire language skills. More you will be able to acquire the knowledge of the language. Get my point? So that is important for not looking stupid. I'm seriously saying that, because no jokes, nothing of that sort. I'm seriously saying that whenever somebody speaks in front of you, I would personally hate that I look stupid in front of somebody. That he or she is using a word or a terminology that I am not fully familiar with. So you need to be cautious. That way you need to improve your word power, need to improve your language skills, you need to improve your knowledge. Again, I am going back to the phrase GK. You need to improve your GK. You need to improve your general knowledge, your word power. I'll tell you 2 books to improve it. Book number 1, book number 2 is two words, 2 books. Have you ever heard these names? How many of you read these books? Those who have got it, good. Those who have not, go buy one. Flipkart पे when that one earlier on, word power is available for 99 bucks or something on Flipkart. No, 113 bucks on Flipkart. Okay, movies to be watched. Good one. Maybe I will tell you. Wait, okay, I will tell you. Watch the number second one. Watch the number second. It's a classic. It's a classic. Big Bang Theory is great when it comes to language. It is great, but not everybody would understand it or appreciate it. But if you don't, you'll learn to appreciate it. It's a good one. Newsroom, West Wing I haven't seen. Big Bang Theory, yes, I do follow. और क्या कर सकते हैं? Other guys, you also pitch in यार. It's not like I am the boss. You also pitch in. You also pitch in. Because see, when we talk, I always say that how whenever we say language skills, थोड़ा सा theory I'll tell you, थोड़ा सा I'll पकाओ you. See, language skills don't get developed overnight. It's not like you take a CD, put it into your brain, download the language skills. So what you need to do is you need to listen to English. You need to listen to good quality stuff coming in. You want to watch best, especially those in Europe and UK where you can access it. You want to watch this quality stuff. Watch the quality stuff. You want to spend time watching, watch quality. Okay, so and watch this one. Watch this one and watch any of these. Watch these. Want to watch some quality stuff? Watch quality stuff. Want to watch it. Okay, see, like I was saying earlier, language skills take ages to develop. How many of you like reading books? You would be better off when it goes. Your language skills would be better off then. Some of these words on this list you would recognize pretty fast. Then your recognition is better. Then your word skills are better. Those of you who don't, start acquiring that habit. Read books, read magazines, read newspapers. So just read, share, learn. See, even when here you are in class, you have your own Facebook, you have your groups. Share. If you read a good book, share it. Let others also read it. Watch a good movie, share it. Watch a good series, share it. Fountainhead is a must read, but again, people, like somebody said earlier, ऊपर से निकल जाएगा sometimes. Fountainhead is a bit heavy. I would say it's a bit heavy. Read this guy. Read this guy's books if you want to read. Oh, read this. And read this. Read quality stuff. Have to read quality stuff. For GK, go for good ones are this guy. Go for good stuff. Improve yourself. Improve yourself. And please guys, I don't know if I should be saying this, it's obviously your personal choice. Avoid Chetan Bhagat. Avoid Chetan Bhagat. If you want to go for improving language skills, please avoid Chetan Bhagat for the time being. Once you improve your skills, come back. But don't use Chetan Bhagat for skill improvement. Don't use Chetan Bhagat for skill improvement. Sorry. Please don't use Chetan Bhagat. No way. Yuck. Read anything, man. Read Famous 5. Read Famous 5 by Enid Blyton. I mean, what we used to read when we were in school. वो पढ़ लो यार, it's better than this. And how many of you subscribe to this magazine? नाम सुना भी है? Obviously would have heard. Introductory Marriage, Jhumpa Lahiri, okay, fine. Those of you who don't, I am not being paid to market Reader's Digest or anything. But for people who are starting to learn or starting to read or improve your language skills, there is nothing like Reader Digest. Nothing like that. Those of you who are at stage 1 of the improvement cycle, for you nothing like Reader Digest. Nothing like Reader Digest. Start. Those of you who are used to read it and moved ahead of it, good. Those of you who are on the sequence, start with Reader Digest. Subscribe it. It's just like $500 a year, yaar. It's nothing. Chillad. What is $500 a year? ₹1.5 a day, man. Nothing you can spend on your own growth. Okay, so learn. This is how you learn. More you read, more you know. How many of you use Wikipedia for knowledge gathering? How many of you use Wikipedia for knowledge? How many of you, whenever you have a doubt, hit Wikipedia immediately? Those of you who don't, start doing. Learn. Learn, yeah, learn. Yeah, Google whatever. Google will also throw Wikipedia hits only. So learn. Have that knowledge inquisitiveness. I need to know what this term means. I need to know GK. My GK has to be better than my peers. Have that mentality. Have that seeking ability. I need to seek more knowledge. Because the moment you do that, you would be raising your game to a level that others will aspire to follow. If you want to do that, this is the best way to do it. If you're into all this oldie stuff, then you read that. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be there class Monday. Yaar, all classes are on weekends. No classes on weekdays. Abhi tak to nahi. If you're interested, we can hold them, but I don't think you would be interested. I have my doubts. So, abhi chalo, what we'll do is, I think it's already nearing 1. You guys are also tired. You had a class yesterday also. This is your only Sunday. So what I'll do, I'll be the good boy. I will end your Sunday nightmare today, right now. Go enjoy the Sunday, and tomorrow or day after I think we'll have the recordings, so I'll share them with you and then we'll meet next week. What I'll do is, next week I want you to do a couple of exercises. I'll mail the exercises. I want you to do these a couple of exercises. If you want to share them with me, mail them. Slide hang ho gaya, chhod do, dump the slides. I'm anyways going to close the class right now. So just do those exercises. If you want to touch base with me on the stuff, mail me, call me, whatever, yaar. But please, by the time you come for the next class, please do them, because next class we are doing letter writing and all. So I want you to be having something in your hand, so that when I say something, it's not like it's going over your head. Aajegi, Tuesday. Wait till Tuesday, all recordings will come, all the details will come, don't worry. MPO slides will also come in this week. One or two guys had asked this question to me a couple of days back. Even MPO slides. Campus visits, abhi to nahi, Abhinav, we don't have any plans, but you are most welcome whenever you want. But there's no formal plan as such that guys need to come to campus. We don't follow that. It's a DL course. Stick wherever you are. We don't want to trouble you unnecessarily. Those of you who want to come, you are most welcome to the campus anytime. Just call up before you come so that the person you want to meet with is available.